Hello and welcome to We Are
bastard.
Live.
You literally just walked in. Oh. What a piece of trash. Literally walked in. I'm not talking about, he strolled in.
Listen here, man.
Not a bead of sweat on his forehead.
I've been in this industry for
Not
almost
that
4
long.
years now, and hey, man, as a professional, when the
You're
lights
a
go
pro,
on
all right.
and the red dot is showing, it's showtime. How are you doing today, Chris? Welcome to We Are Live. We want to first thank our amazing sponsors here at the Tech Electronics, providing this amazing studio.
Who do you think over there? Who do you like?
I love all the staff. They work very hard. They can put together a package that fits your budget and your needs. Make sure you get in touch with the good folks at Tech Electronics. Chris, good to see you today. This is my co-host, Chris Demon. I'm Travis
hey,
Terrell.
Everybody. What's going on?
Weird voice you'll hear in the background will be our lovely intern, Thomas. You know what? Let's get to the show. This is a lovely Friday. Let's jump right into it. Our amazing producer, Chris Gardner. Hello.
What is Chris supposed to do? To do it now?
What, man?
I don't know what the hell's going on here. You stroll in here, surprisingly wearing a Parkway North basketball.
Yeah,
hat.
really switching it up today,
I
huh?
decided to do something different today and go with the gray one.
Did you go to high school there?
I was responsible for helping the youth learn.
For like 3 months?
A few years. Let's just say I've sent a few kids to Division I
I
programs.
don't think you had anything to do with that.
I will take credit where credit is needed.
How much did you get from Adidas? Because it has an Adidas logo on it.
About the same amount Bill self-collected.
He
Or,
doesn't-
I'm sorry, I'm a victim. This is what victims get. Victims get Adidas gear.
That's not how this works. Still don't think you understand how all that works. That's very clear here. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, guards!
Whatever the F's going on here.
I don't know what's happening, to be honest.
And good morning to my walnut.
Ooh, Chris, keep it a walnut up. Keep it up. Keep it up. That
Will
three.
you leave me alone?
There you go.
Happy Friday.
Triangle Assassin says, aw, nuts. Eugene says, walnuts. Big shout out last night after comedy. Thanks for coming, guys. Karaoke. We got a walnut shout out during karaoke.
Oh.
I'll say that. Full house. Good time. Fun show. Great job by the comics last night.
So, was it prior to a song or after a song?
Like in between. It's like, hey, you may be having fun now, but there's comedy every Thursday, and if you're a walnut, be sure to tune in to We Are Live.
Oh,
That's right.
okay. I thought somebody like grabbed the mic before they were about
No.
to start singing Regulator.
No, it was
They were
our-
like,
it was our
Walnuts, mount up!
Yes. Exactly.
Something like that.
That would have been glorious, but it's actually our guy, Willie Harrison, William Richard Harrison, who runs karaoke there. He
a
threw
real
us a
nice
walnut
name.
shout out. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's Friday. It's Trav's last day before he blames internet connections in New York on not being able to video in 5 days a week. Good morning, Travis.
You guys already counted for me. Apparently, I'm being replaced on Monday. Who do you have coming in on Monday?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't. It's not really.
No.
good. I mean, I'm not
Tell the
gonna
audience who
pull
you've
in
decided to
anybody,
bring in on a Monday. Tell them their name so everyone can have something to look forward to over the weekend.
You familiar with the St. Louis Blues? They're in the midst of a playoff run right now.
I've heard of them before. What about
Familiar with the Memphis Grizzlies, NBA
it?
basketball
I used
team?
to play in the league. What about it?
How about the How about the comedy series You Look Like that's got a pilot out? Looks like it's being filmed. Familiar with that?
I've heard of it.
From those three, Carly Lawrence joining the show Monday. You know her.
A lovely
Probably Barb,
lady.
too. Maybe we'll hook
Well,
up.
you know,
I know Pet once, St. Louis West, our
we're
girl
a
Lynette.
dog-friendly office, so that works.
She might be delivering some stuff for Barclay and Barb, so we'll
Okay,
see.
all right.
So that's about it. Nothing else really going on Monday. Except for Brafe Williams.
I knew it was something else.
Yeah.
I knew y'all was hiding something else.
Mhm.
Isn't that Tommy's dad?
I'm sorry?
Isn't that the intern's dad?
I've met Tommy's dad. I wouldn't speak crossly of the man.
What is he
If I were
tall? Is he? Oh, let me guess. He's tall. Oh my
No.
God! You shouldn't say anything about Tommy's dad. He's 6'2".
He's not tall.
He's over 6 feet. He's the same height as
roughing-
me. Oh my goodness! We don't want to insult tall people.
I'm gonna
Let me
call
guess.
him-
He has a degree in English. You don't want to insult educated tall people.
I don't know if you want to Take that.
What was he? Is he a police officer? Oh my God, he's got a nightstick. Oh my goodness, he's gonna go ahead and get the law on me. Oh God, a black guy's supposed to be afraid of the law. How shocking.
Well, Travis.
Wow. Wow. This is great.
You know you got to come back here still, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He thinks he's going to New York to empty trash for Sesame Street and that he's never coming back. Okay.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Oh, obviously.
Yeah. So Travis
what
leaves.
municipality is that?
No.
Tommy, what municipality?
Don't tell him, Tommy.
Tommy, don't tell.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, what? Ferguson? What? Oh, well, this is getting awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, whatever. Is he tall, though?
No,
Okay. All right, cool.
not short.
All right. All right.
Probably mess you up.
Does he lift? He's taller than me.
My understanding is he's a nice gentleman.
Okay.
So more talk on Tommy's dad throughout
So,
the
yeah,
show.
way to go.
You've done it again, Travis. Travis leaves for New York on Friday, so naturally he will find ways to make this show all about him.
It's not about that,
I have no
guys.
problem with that.
No, it's
just
not.
something that I've dealt with, and I've learned being the straight man, the constant flow of information,
The
news, and
consistency.
source of entertainment that is Chris Denman and the show. See, I said he's going to make it about him, and then I make it about me, and then wow. It's like it's the old Casey Shuffle.
The KC Shuffle.
Remember that movie?
Lucky number 11.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis
Good for
and
you.
Josh Hartnett and
Uh-huh.
Lucy Liu. Very delightful Lucy Liu. Morgan Freeman also is in there.
What?
Don't remember him.
It's a nice movie.
I'll have to look that one. I never heard of that
Very
one.
good. It's actually quite enjoyable. It's got a nice little twist at the end.
We've got
Don't look that up on Rotten Tomatoes. Tommy,
No.
write that one down. We got to look
Yeah.
into that.
Well,
Tommy, write it down.
Lucky number 11.
It's good.
It was a weird one, but it was good, wasn't it?
It was pretty good. It turns
Yeah.
into this really quirky. It starts off as a quirky comedy film that gets really dark and then gets really action driven. It's Josh Hartnett's probably his best performance.
What about that vampire movie,
Which one?
30 Days a Night?
Oh, that was good. He was good
Pretty
in that
good.
too. He was really good in that.
Pretty
I hate
good.
that movie did not get an appropriate sequel.
Jess made me watch a movie the other night. Well, I told her I'd watch it with her, but it was rented it on Sling. It's called Arctic.
Oh, is that with Mads Malkinson?
Yes. It's a survival movie. And it being in the Arctic, you can only imagine that, yes, there is a polar bear involved.
Ooh, doctor.
Nice.
I don't want to give too much away, but I have a question about one of the characters.
I'll watch it. I'll try to watch it this weekend.
So I
I've been
won't
meaning to try
say
to catch that.
anything.
Okay.
I'll ask the
I
question.
like the
off
Mads Malkinson.
Here, I think I can phrase it and not give too much away. There's a girl in the movie, a woman, who I don't know that she has any speaking parts at all and doesn't really do anything, and gets dragged around on a sled.
It's basically Mads Malkinson, this lady. They crash, land in the Arctic,
Well,
and
she was not a part of his crash landing.
Okay.
She was part of another one. that
oh,
happened.
Isn't Crash your favorite Dave Matthews Band song, Travis?
That's what
But
I
I-
used to walk out to that music.
Oh, God.
I wonder, like, how do you audition for a part like that?
What?
How do you audition for something like that?
Yeah, where you don't move and you don't talk.
That's a
What do you
question.
do?
You gonna spend like an hour on it?
I would imagine maybe it's probably one of the. Did you look up her IMDb credit?
No, I think you're thinking like Jess was.
That she could be like either like one of the writers or an extra
Where she
or
was
somebody.
like,
just
she was like, maybe she's the director's wife.
I'm thinking that may be the case. I'm thinking that may be a situation where like maybe the executive producer was like, I'm already taking a check. Just throw me in there to save on the
Yeah,
budget. Why
okay,
hire
yeah, that
another
could be.
actor?
That sounds like some inside Hollywood information.
Guys, I don't want to give too
Good
much
point, Chris.
inside ball game. I do read the trades.
What?
I read it.
What's that?
I read it. You know, they tell me about
Uh-huh.
who's taking this role and who's in this movie.
Did you say inside ball game?
Inside ball
did.
game.
He did. Oh boy.
You mean inside baseball?
Of course, I mean, well, some people don't always play baseball, so you gotta make it appropriate for. You don't want to be sexist in your comments, Gardner, because sometimes sports analogies can be considered sexist because it does alienate people who do not follow sports. So to say ball game gets
Wow, we're gonna-
everyone involved.
Travis is a real
know that it
entertainment
does.
architect.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Wouldn't
I'm
you
an
agree?
architect. I would say I'm close to basically aspiring mogul.
Isn't that every drug dealer on the planet?
I don't. That's kind of racist. I don't know why you would immediately think.
Plenty
that
of Eastern European drug dealers, pal.
That's true.
Chris has taught me this.
I've seen Taken.
I don't know how you can be an aspiring mogul without a mixtape.
Thank you.
Do you have one?
I do.
How's it go?
I don't need to share that right now on the show.
All right.
Well, I don't want to flood our content with more me. It's because it's not about me. This show isn't about me.
I wholeheartedly agree.
It is.
You know what it is about?
The people.
2 tickets to St. Louis Microfest.
Or
We'll
that
give
too.
We'll give you those if you're picked to win. If you hit share today,
Yeah.
we're all about the organic growth and organic growth involving Microfest. Over 100 brewers benefiting Lift for Life Gym. This is like $100 value. Hit share on the live stream today, and maybe you'll see Trav sneaking around there tomorrow on one of his last days ever in St. Louis.
I tell you what. Let's
After
hope.
he's accosted by a life-size rat.
Oh, I gotta tell you about a text I got not too long ago.
You want to jump into those after fair or foul topic and the melee?
Yeah, we can do
Let's
that.
do those. Yeah. What do you got for? I want to talk about this poll because it's pretty good.
Okay. Now this is Travis has been active on social media lately about him heading to New York,
I have.
and you called yourself you're about to be a poor New Yorker.
I'm about to be a
I believe. I'm
poor
paraphrasing.
New Yorker.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yes, I did.
Like you're not a St. Louisan anymore. You're a New Yorker. It seems as though you
Came in wearing a Mets hat.
I don't make the rules. From what I understand, it is if you do have a return address in another city, you become a part of that city.
Okay, and that's your accents even started to change.
Oh,
right?
thank you. I like some Capicola. Huh? Okay.
Have you ever had capicola?
I love Capicola. Sometimes I have it on my pepperonis, and then sometimes I put it on my salami, and then I put it in my deli sandwich, and then I have a little spicy Capicola.
I want you to have capicola and just not like it, and then Then what do you do?
And then he's got to back
that's
off.
gonna
and slam
suck.
it.
That really will suck. God, I hope I like Capicola because that's all I got.
We got Choo Choo, safe travels, Trav. Good luck. That's from the Galesburg conductor. We've got Eugene's curious because you protect your tweets. Like, what's going on with that in the comments? Peter wants to know how the TT era will be remembered.
Hey.
Come back at 8:30. We'll do a 17-minute introspective on the Travis Terrell era.
We got a big show today, Poison.
All right, so we got a poll.
Yes. With Travis Terrell leaving St. Louis and moving to the Big Apple for 3 months, should we now consider him a New Yorker?
Should I come up with a character named Capicola that's related to Trav?
Oh, no.
Like his second cousin?
Oh, no.
He's going to do it anyway. I don't even know why I'm shaking my head because once I
Capicola's
leave,
daddy's Italian.
once I leave, I have no
it's-
more
yeah.
creative control of this show.
I just personally, like, I spend a lot of time with Stacy Static, who kind of just tells me what to do. But just to keep me in check, I'll be having weekly diversity meetings with Sam Lyons as well.
I already know how this is going to happen. I already see how this.
Yeah, I'm going to come back. You're going to come back. I'm going to be woke, and I'm going to have a Bernie 2020 shirt on.
Is that going to be acceptable to you, Travis?
Oh, wait. Kamala. Holla.
Oh, that's a good
What
one.
up? You like that?
No, I'm
Holla for Kamala.
Holla for
just come
Kamala.
back and be like, why have we had Mike Francesa and Boomer Esiason on our show?
Oh,
It's gonna
you
be
think that's what it'll turn
That's what's
into?
going to happen. Be a Uber New Yorker. Like, I don't get this. Like, what is this show even about anymore? Why aren't we talking about North Syndergaard? This is stupid.
That's going to be you?
That's how
gonna
it's
be
going
you.
to be.
Okay.
I like
I
how
was
you-
you're going to come back and it's going to be the Denman Comedy and MMA Hour.
I
mean,
like how
that's-
you,
Yes.
Travis, immediately gravitated towards a guy nicknamed Thor in New York.
How's it?
Hot guy with a hammer.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's almost said it.
So your options for that poll question,
What are our options?
with Travis Terrell leaving St. Louis and moving to the Big Apple for
Oh,
3
this is
months,
so good.
should we now consider him a New Yorker?
Uh-huh.
Option
Options?
1.
It's good.
May I?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So that's the yes option, I
The
assume?
yes option,
Okay.
yes. And then the no option is, oh, hell no.
It's almost as if I say these things constantly.
Mm-hmm. Do you have that drop?
I do.
Okay. Well,
I do.
we also do fair or foul each day. Let's have a good one. It's Friday. We've got $10 to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. I like this topic. The Drake curse.
Fair or foul?
You just email us, WAL@weareliveradio.com. That's WAL at weareliveradio.com. $10 to Buzz's Wine Grill, great sponsor of ours. So you get the melee, you got fair or foul. The Drake curse is interesting to me because he just did it again.
Yeah, I have a little short video clip.
Let's go to this. There's a specific
Trav,
reason why we decided to go with the Drake curse as our fair or foul.
Now, he was at the, Billboard Music Awards?
He was at the Billboard Music Awards. It was a couple nights ago.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
And I think he won an award for Best Drake in 2019.
Okay. Here you go.
Most lined up Jewish black guy.
Here's the video.
Shout out to Arya Stark for putting in that work last week. Hey.
Sorry, got fans?
This nerd is about to kill the best character on the damn show.
I tell you what.
Are you kidding me?
With all credit.
He killed McGregor.
With the Drake. Drake rides a wave better than anyone.
Conor McGregor was so fun.
Drake will push his way to the forefront of anything that's popular. I give him credit, but he does it in a way that apparently still doesn't alienate most of his fan base. But he can find a way. Well, look, he's Drake. He's at the forefront of pop culture currently, so he can jump on these kind of things. It's just weird seeing him do this kind of stuff because it's corny, but Drake's the coolest human being I'll ever probably get to maybe
He
the
thinks
pleasure
he's
to
going to run into Drake in New York.
I think I probably will
That's
run
what's
into
happening
Drake
right now.
Well, I don't
because
want Drake
if Drake
to go...
was a guy that lived in Maryland Heights, you'd be like, he's corny. He ain't about us.
Well, Drake,
he's not for us.
Look, Drake is talented. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend that he's not a very good
about to kill
music
Arya
artist.
Stark.
But yeah, he kind of went too far there. He didn't.
Do you remember how fun it was that we used to end our show with a McGregor quote?
We did.
And then he went nuts.
He's obviously aware of his curse. I mean, this is pure.
You think he got some inside info?
Unadulterated trolling at this point.
You think so?
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with it, Drake is essentially, he's a bandwagoner like a bastard.
Right.
The guy's from Toronto, but's worn a Lakers jersey more than 50 times.
Well, it depends on what season it is and how well the Lakers are doing. So
he was
right
hanging
now, who's the hot
out in
team
Cleveland.
He
was hanging out in Cleveland, Travis.
Yeah, Drake really does. I can't believe he just did that to Arya Stark. That's so sad.
So everybody he roots for ends up losing.
Yeah, when he was with
the
Kentucky,
issue.
Kentucky loses. Cheered on Duke, Duke lost. I want to say 1 year. Did he wear the Rams gear this past for the Super Bowl? I don't know if he did. I think last year.
He wore a mustache and honor Stan.
Yep. So every time Drake puts on another team's jersey, that team fails. I think he had a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey on not too long ago, and of course the Maple Leafs were eliminated from the playoffs. Every jersey or team that Drake supports fails. I don't know why that is, but Drake's got to stop being a front runner. I get being like excited about things, but Drake, you too cool to be so nerdy. Yeah, think about it. But then again, if I'm Drake, are you not doing some of the Drake things that Drake does?
He can do whatever he wants.
That's what I'm saying.
I will say this: it seems like he's just having fun.
I think he is definitely having fun. So I'm not mad at the guy.
Well, listen.
I can be.
No,
I saw a guy riding his bike the other day while I was outside smoking and just smiling like a jackass as he was riding his bike, and I'm like, "Why the F are you so happy about life, jerk?"
Yeah, give it to him.
That's what crossed my mind, and then I smiled at myself for thinking that.
Oh wow, sweet mercy.
Yeah.
I just want to know, how does Drake find time to go to all these places whenever he has to lay down tracks of him receiving voicemails and calling girls on his album?
That's the cheat code. So you have girls leave you messages on your voicemail.
Like, well, there's 3 tracks.
There it is. And then why not get 2 jobs done at once? Go to the club, hit on girls, have them call your voicemail. Boop. At the end of the party, then you head back to the studio. You record it.
Hey, what's up, girl? It's
track.
me. I'm just leaving the club.
Oh, that's just
I just been thinking about you.
You don't have to go there.
We've been doing this thing for so long.
You don't have to keep going.
Remember college? You went to Howard.
That's a good track.
Oh, it was a good time.
Well, Chris just named a black school.
Yeah,
I don't
what's
know what
up?
to do right now.
I'm from Toronto, but I'd prefer you think I was from Brooklyn. Drake out.
That was 3 tracks.
The guy is a brand. He's a brand for an
3
entire.
right there.
That was 3.
He's
you're a third of the way to a platinum album.
Drake is a brand for an entire city. He
Here
is
we
the
go.
face of an entire North
go.
American city.
He
is.
He thinks it's going to pay off.
No, I'm saying, let's be real. Look, I'm sorry. If Drake was on Joe Rogan, sweet Jesus.
What city?
Toronto.
Oh.
Like, the actual practice facility?
I still think of Ty Domi in Toronto.
Is that who comes to mind when you think Toronto?
I don't think of Drake.
Not Celine Dion, Mike Myers, Drake. You go straight to who?
Ty Domi.
Former defenseman for the Maple Leafs?
He's a
He's a defenseman, huh?
bit of a Serbic fella.
Serbic.
A Serbic.
Ah, okay.
He was a-
Serbic.
he-
So
he
I didn't
was
know
a
Serbs
goon.
play hockey.
Domi was a goon.
He wasn't like
A grade A goon.
wasn't like a 6'5" goon either.
Hey, he was a goon, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Put you on your ass. Got a couple
That's who I
comments.
think of.
Okay.
Travis, Bill Beck has a message for you before
Oh,
New
hey,
York.
Bill. How are you?
Eat shit, Travis!
Actually-
be sure to share.
Actually, I think of Rob Ford probably more
Yeah, that guy's pretty
R.I.P.
legendary.
before I think of Drake even. I don't think of where
What a
Drake's
miss-
from. I just think when I think of where Drake's from, I don't think of the city. I think of the country. I think of Canada. I think
Yeah.
he's Canadian. I don't think he's from Toronto. Torontonian?
Toronto Nets.
Torontian.
Torontian?
Toronto-Cinians.
Torontocinian. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for
that's the
clearing that
proper
up,
term.
Travis.
Yeah.
That's a great clarification. Sam says, Trav!
Hey,
comments.
Sam. We have an exciting show today, guys. We have Sentence of the Week.
Uh-huh.
Target practice is going to probably have to be postponed today.
Was I alerted of this?
No,
Oh,
it was
no, this
supposed to be
was-
just Travis
It was
doing,
going to be specifically me, but Travis,
didn't do his job.
I did not do my job.
Okay.
Right.
I had an agenda.
I wasn't counting on it.
Yeah, when I got started, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to put this on the back burner because I haven't done laundry and I'm moving in 2 days.
Oh, so you can't
So he
put
went to
clothes
Parkway North.
in
Team
No.
store.
and then sit down and think.
No, man, because it's all about strategy.
What's your
It's all
strategy?
about strategy. My strategy is that,
Did you just stare at the wash machine and dryer while it was going?
ooh, doctor, did I?
And what were you doing?
I was just making sure the
Just
dryer.
staring?
I was making sure the dryer was dry and the washing was washing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some things you just can't take for granted. Has your parents told you anything about taking things for granted? Why
So
would
you got high?
I got there. I didn't get high.
You're talking to an addict.
I didn't
he
get
sees
high.
he's looking into a mirror right now and he
Guys, I
knows
don't-
exactly how to assess
I don't
you.
partake.
Don't give me excuses.
I don't partake
here.
in any of those particular
Yeah,
activities,
don't.
guys. I don't.
Come on now.
Don't know why you would make such a suggestion. I'm high on life. I'm high on love. I'm
What is-
high on
There we
what
go.
is Sesame
Give it-
I'm
Street?
camera three.
high
Give it
on
to
this
him. Give it
show.
to
I'm
him.
high off your
Give it to him.
your hard work. I'm
No, go
high
ahead.
off Chris's dedication. I'm high off Tommy's participation. I am just high.
You know, he's
on
gotten like 4 mentions.
Mid-Coast
Let's-
Media. Speaking of Mid-Coast Media,
no.
you should try our website. Go to Mid-Coast.
What's our website? What is our
Mid-Coast.
website? What is a website for this company?
Midcoast.
What's the website?
.net.
No.
N-E-T.
No.
No.
So if you guys, or if you're not familiar with the Midcoast, just go to weareliveradio.com and you can also go to the
So
link
that's where
of
you would
Midcoast
go
Media.
then. You would go there.
Well, I would like folks to go to weareliveradio.com.
And if not there, go to where?
They can go to Midcoast Media's website.
What is the website?
It is on the internet. It's in IRL.
What was that?
Indie Racing League?
It is a
IRL,
it is a you
Don't
are
look to the intern.
URL URL Midcoast Media
Nope.
.gov
Nope.
No.
damn it Midcoast Media /
No.
awesome
No.
.com
Midcoast.media for all of our capabilities.
We've been through this conversation.
Kind of on a
Midcoast
daily
Media.
basis almost.
Well, I apologize, guys.
Well, maybe Travis knows a little something about being fast, durable, and affordable. You familiar with that phrasing?
Oh my God, is that my favorite company? I think it is. It's Gateway Powder Coating.
Who do you
fast, durable, and affordable?
Who do you go see out there?
Well, if you got a janky smoke machine,
Nope.
and
Smoker.
and
Like
you
where
need
you
it,
smoke
you
meat.
need it painted
Smoke
properly.
machine.
Smoke machine. Hey,
What is this,
yeah,
entrance at a basketball game?
A line of coked out DJs shows up at Gateway Powder Coating tomorrow. Like Trav said, this is the place, man.
Hey, we got to do the starting lineups for this NBA game. We need a smoke machine.
If you're looking for something to powder coat, make sure you talk to the guys and gals at Gateway Powder
There's not a
Coating.
female there.
Fast, durable, and affordable. Tell them that that Travis Terrell sent you. Anything that you need.
He's
You
trying
got
to
some
work out a
tennis
side
shoes?
hustle.
Try it out.
You can't.
What
There's
about
an oven involved.
if you got a bunch of hangers, you need powder coating,
No,
you
you
can get
could.
that
You could
done
powder coat a
too.
hanger, yeah.
Well, you got some earphones that need some.
Nope.
No, you can do. We can do. They can do AirPods as well.
No, they can't. That would incinerate upon insertion into the oven.
If you have a product in your house, it can probably be powder coated.
Nope.
So
If you
make
can-
sure you contact Gateway Powder Coating. Got a baby crib? Can be powder
If
coated.
it's metal, it could be.
If your child has a pacifier, you can probably powder coat that as well. What about canned soup? You can powder coat that. Make sure you go to GPC. Are you with me?
GatewayPowderCoating.com.
Durable, affordable. GatewayPowderCoating.com.
Paul wants to know, whose car are you driving to New York? What rotund low self-esteem young white lady will be giving you
man, I'm
the
looking
car their
forward to
parents
it.
signed the note on?
I'll go straight over to Hoboken and
Give me that. Take those pink dice. Take those pink dice out the mirror.
No.
Hey, baby girl.
What, straight over to where?
Hoboken?
No.
It's not Hoboken?
No, it is
What?
a boat.
Hoboken? Damn it.
That's where Sinatra's from.
He's from Hoboken?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Hoboken.
Hoboken.
Say it like that. Hoboken.
Hoboken. Hoboken, huh? I'm Boken here.
Ho. You
Ho.
can get that down.
Got that.
Boken.
Boken.
Hoboken.
Hoboken. I'm Hoboken here. Well, do I need to take the L to get all over to 51st Street? What if I go down to Midtown to the 63rd? Grab me some Capicolas and some Barros. Check out a show on Broadway. Maybe go to Shakespeare in the Park. I don't know.
I think that's at Forest Park here.
Hoboken.
What is the first thing you're going to do in New York?
I'm going to cry. And then after crying, I'm going to probably try to jump into a cab and probably get cussed out in probably a language I will.
You think?
never
I'm sorry, wait,
understand.
Travis. You think you could get a cab?
Damn it, I didn't think about that.
If Danny Glover can't get a cab, you ain't getting a cab.
I forgot about that. I forgot they have elite racism in New York. They have like jujitsu racism. Like you don't know when it's coming, but it's gonna be there. And
Can
you
Drake
just
get a
have to-
cab in New York?
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
Let's see who you stick up for whenever the. Who do you think most of the cab drivers are in New York? I think you're going to come out of New York with some new enemies. You're going to maybe not be able to blame every single thing on old white men.
Nah,
I think you're going to realize
no.
maybe a few
If there's
other
one thing
other races aren't.
I've learned about racism. White men are the Golden State Warriors of it. They're just a
that's
dynasty.
fair.
They're a dynasty of that. So they're.
I don't need
from
you to
time
drag
to time,
Chris Mullins' name through the mud like that.
I mean, from time to time, the Dallas Mavericks, Miami Heat will win. So there will be other groups who do a few things that may be considered offensive. But when it comes to 4 quarters, we're talking about when the playoffs start, they turn it on. White people and racism, boy, they are just like the Celtics back in the 50s and 60s.
Who's number 2? Here, we'll do our racism power rankings.
I mean, British people?
Okay.
So I'll throw them
You
in
know
the
what?
mix.
Yeah, I'm going to...
And then Canadians?
Really?
And then Scandinavia. And then
a region.
Italians.
It's a region.
Italians. Italy has a very troubled history when it comes to race.
Are you just
Who?
saying this
Italy.
because of the hill?
Italy? Because the Moors raped and pillaged.
Oh, here we go.
Do your research.
Here we are. Well, you can't just say that. You can't just end a statement by just saying do your research. That doesn't mean it's true.
Well, is it a true statement?
Is it a true statement, Chris?
The Moors? Yes.
I'm asking you.
Shut up.
I don't think it's a true statement.
Hey, the Black Sheep's heading off to the lake to play golf. Have fun in New York, Travis, and remember to always believe in yourself because literally no one else does. Wow.
It's fair.
It's good advice, actually.
Oh, look at me. I'm going to go play golf in the middle of the day. Not like I'm just going to leave my children with my wife while she raises them, and I'm just going to go play 18 holes because it's important.
I got a text at 8 o'clock this morning, Travis,
Uh-huh.
from a local writer
Ooh.
for the Post-Dispatch, a columnist, sports columnist.
You and Bill McClellan talk a lot?
That's why I needed to clarify. Sports columnist.
Thank you.
His name is Ben Fredrickson.
Oh! Ben Fred.
Benny Fred.
He said to me,
Pride of Sedalia Mo.
I don't know about pride.
the Hayseed Hack says, I'm taking out an ad in the New York Times warning all the thick women that Travis is coming. Touche, Fredrickson.
Well done, Ben Fred. Well done. Okay. I see how it is.
That's a pretty smart move,
That's
right?
fair. That's well played. Damn it. Don't warn them, guys. I was going to sneak up on them. Like, hey, baby girl. Do I have a Midwest accent, by the way? I'm trying to see.
You got a dumbass accent. I don't think nobody's trying to claim whatever the hell it is you are.
You code switch.
Yeah, true. It's very tough to pick that up. They're like, I'm fairly sure this guy has
We
multiple
talked about
personality
it.
disorder.
It depends. Who are you talking to? A white person or a black person?
Okay, I'm talking to a white person.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Gardner. How are you, good sir? That's
Lululemon, if you feel me, brother.
All right, now I'm talking to a black person.
what
guys.
you into?
There.
Well, just
wow.
chilling.
Oh.
Give me 100.
Oh, I closed my eyes. I thought that was me.
Yeah.
That's good. Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Nah, man. That's you on the phone with a friend, a black friend. Not on the phone with me.
But don't you feel honored, though?
It makes me laugh.
Well, that is so
So
nice.
yeah, you're more of a chameleon than you think, maybe.
Okay.
Because now I am actually worried that you're going to offend people by like being there for 3 days and you start code switching into a New York City accent.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty insulting, right?
Should have got an AOC shirt before you left.
Ooh.
AOC, it's TT. Are you with me? Goes to elbow his friend like he would to me, like, hey, check it out. But he's got nobody standing next to him. First friend you're going to make in New York? One of the puppets?
I'm making a damn friend in New York. I doubt that ever happens.
I did think that you would cry when you got there. Because you know what you're going to do? You're going to get there. Nah, this is not going to be in Brooklyn. Are you going to go into Manhattan the first night you're there?
I get in on Sunday afternoon. I think I will be mostly in Brooklyn for my first night.
Okay,
Depends.
then Monday. Monday you're going to
Yeah, I
head
may
in,
venture
right?
into the. Yeah, we'll actually have to venture into because that's when the program begins on Monday.
Okay,
evening.
what time of day is it on Monday?
It's going to be 6 o'clock, so it'll be
Till when?
It'll be going into the evening, so about 10 o'clock.
Okay, 10 o'clock, you're walking out of there.
Yeah.
It's nighttime.
Yeah.
The lights are bright.
They are.
You're going to look around
Mm-hmm.
and realize where you are and the massiveness of it
Yeah.
and how insignificant you are
Indeed.
and all of that. And you're going to cry.
Well,
You're
that's
going to realize it. You're going to cry. I wanted to show you some pictures to prepare
okay.
you.
All right, here we go. What do
Now,
we
we
got?
can start
That
off.
sounds like a helpful time.
Yeah, I don't want you to be shocked.
Okay.
But we'll start off with one that kind of eases you into it.
Okay. What do we
Okay.
got here?
This right here.
Ah, beautiful.
That's the New York City skyline.
That is
Now you can
gorgeous.
see it's off in the distance.
It is.
This is from a place that sounds terrifying. It's called the top of Bear Mountain.
Ah.
Can you smell the trash on Bear Mountain?
Maybe if you could go visit Bear Mountain for me and see what it's like.
Not a problem. Can do. I
So
love
this
the bears.
is from the top of Bear Mountain, the
Okay.
city of New York.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Kind of looks like Midtown St. Louis, but okay.
Now we get into it a little closer, Travis.
Okay. What do we have here?
This
Dude.
is New York City.
Is that Manhattan? I think that is Manhattan.
Yeah, it is. This is where you're going to be walking around on a daily basis.
This is exciting because I don't generally see skyscrapers. So this
Yeah.
is exciting.
Look
Those
at
are
all of them.
those are very nice
A
tall
whole lot
buildings.
going on
Look at
there.
all those
You
lights.
get lost pretty easy in there.
That's
Yeah.
pretty brief. That's a nice picture of New
So
York
take
City.
it in, take it in,
It's a
and then
gorgeous
maybe
shot.
you're going to wander on down to Times Square.
Oh boy. Oh hey.
So we narrow in a little bit more.
Oh, there's a
A
Sbarro.
lot going
that's what I'm
on.
talking
Yeah, there's
about.
a Sbarro.
It's right there. Oh, the Phantom of the Opera. That's showing. That's. I didn't realize that was even on Broadway.
This is not like a current photo.
Oh, okay. I want to say Jersey Boys. That is best musical.
Looks like there's a steak sandwich. Steak
Never-
sandwich shop down there too.
I see it.
A few
never
gift shops.
I'll never forget feeling less cultured. First time in Vegas, Trav, myself, my brother, my buddy, jump into a cab. We're 25, looking to tear up the town, probably hook up with a pop star. We asked the cabbie, hey, what should we do? Like, this is Vegas, first time here. You should see Jersey Boys. It is delightful. Trav Travis is like, he's like, and then he did like 10 minutes on how great of a show Jersey Boys is, and we were like, we were kind of, no, yeah, we were looking to chase other things.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Our mid-damn 20s going to see, 4 of us going to see Jersey Boys together in Vegas.
Well, it sounds like a delightful show.
The man was so passionate about it,
He
too.
was very passionate about it. I was like, man,
like,
are you in
hey,
it?
man,
Did you direct it?
Yeah. Hey, shot a Jaeger and some cards to do it.
He was like, we were sticking along the lines of adult entertainment, maybe, but okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you were very calm. Maybe you are a real
Were
New
you
Yorker.
taking it in?
I think New York it's what it is. It's like it's the National Football
way to
League.
put it.
It's the saying. Welcome to the NFL. It's the big leagues, right? So look.
Why? How do you feel compelled to be comfortable with that?
I've done sold out shows with Adam Carolla.
You did one.
I've interviewed countless celebrities on this show.
You can catch me one-on-one with Brian Posehn today.
I've written a script that impressed the minds that work at Sesame Street and HBO. We're talking about pop cultural icons. I did that. Travis, Terrell, Gregory did that.
Oh, wait.
I made that happen.
Oh.
So why would I be afraid? Now is not the time for fear. Now is the time for hope. Now is the time to dream.
Yeah, that's fine. Now is not the time for fear, but it's going to be there.
It's always going to be there. If it's in New York, if it's St. Louis, Kansas City, Nashville, Austin, doesn't matter. Fear will always exist. So what are you willing to do to overcome it? This is what life is about. You did. And now look at where you are. You no longer drink, 6 years sober. Now you're riding around on a Lime scooter and a goofy-ass helmet. Look how far you've come.
I know.
Look at Chris Denman. Chris Denman, before he started this podcast, you know what he was doing?
What?
On the street. He was a night walker.
The street.
Sesame
Street?
No,
It's a
not
night
even
walker.
close. He was just going up and down Grand, sometimes Kings Highway, here in St. Louis. Hey, sir, what can I do for $20? Now look at him. Now he's the head salesman at Midcoast Media.
Is that my title? Head salesman. Hello.
Where can you find him on the interwebs?
You can find him at crdemon@gmail.com.
That's literally my personal email that you don't need to get.
damn it.
This again.
I
This is
forgot.
the second
Why?
time
I can't believe
Why?
it.
within a year
Thank
you've
you.
done
Sorry, I
that.
Now,
thought I didn't realize I had said it.
Oh, great.
didn't know.
My iTunes just got hacked.
Oh,
great.
boy. I apologize.
Awesome.
Look at Tommy. Tommy, our intern. Think about it. Huh? He was sucking on mommy's teat just 6 years ago. Now
man.
look at him. He's an intern.
Oh, man.
He's a grown man now. Now he's working here at one of the biggest upstarts here in St. Louis.
What's an upstart?
Is this upstart?
How did you write anything?
How did it
I don't
start?
know.
Is it start
I'm
up?
genuinely
Or is
curious.
it
No,
not
I
up?
think
I
it's
feel like you can upstart a startup. No.
Oh,
Okay.
upstart. I can't even keep track of what you've said today.
Yeah, this
There's
is getting out
nothing
of
to
hand.
fear but fear itself.
You're
It's already
not-
been said.
that's
Samuel
not
L. Jackson said it.
No,
he
he
didn't
didn't.
do
And
that.
he was right when he said it the first time. So, yes, New York is going to be daunting, but so is life. And if you go through life just wondering what's going to scare you, then you're going to be stuck in your basement your entire life. Remember that, kids.
Or at least till you're 35.
If I'm lucky.
Huh. Well, I'll remind you guys, even though maybe it's been a little cloudy out, it gets sunny when you head to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill.
Ooh, you know what they say in New York, Chris?
What?
Aloha.
What do they say?
They're like, hey, aloha here.
Buzz's Hawaiian Grill is a fantastic food truck. They work with us, so that means you need to support them. Try the masubi, the poke. Huh? Trav? Mm-hmm. As genuine as it gets. That's Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. Check locations on their Facebook page daily. So we've got Fair or Foul out there. You can win $10 to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. The topic today, once again, the Drake curse. If you're familiar with that, we've got a melee out on Twitter. Be sure to get those in. And if you hit share while you're watching today, by the end of the show, we'll give away 2 tickets to St. Louis Microfest. It's a heck of a good time for pressing a button. Gardner, we had the note from Ben Fred. Travis is going to be doing a lot of walking in New York.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this because he's long railed against my love, support, and understanding of comfort.
I have heard a rumor
Oh, boy.
that Travis is going to be purchasing himself a new pair of shoes.
Uh-huh.
Some walking shoes. Some I'm walking here
I'm
shoes.
walking here, huh?
And I was just wondering if you have maybe narrowed down your selection. Because I heard you might have, and your choice maybe surprised me a bit. Or maybe you're just coming around a little bit.
I recognize that I will be doing a lot of walking, I want to be able to show up to the writer's room looking as professional as possible. So I don't want to ruin my good shoes because obviously people will probably be stepping on my feet. I'll be walking through things and
Stepping on your neck.
The things I've seen in New York subways lead me to believe that it's not always clean. So with that in mind, I've been thinking about some affordable walking shoes.
Yeah.
And at the top of my list are a pair of New Balance.
Oh!
Now, if I can.
Oh, no, you may
explain-
not.
Well, okay.
Now you can.
Look, there's a couple things I
Thought you
told
were a
myself.
cold-blooded dude from the streets.
I am from the streets, but also you don't want to go to New York all flashy. You want to be a target. So I thought to myself, no one would rob a black guy in New Balance because they already know he's probably poor and has nothing anyway. So the idea that if I'm walking around New York in New Balance,
Or maybe they target you because they don't think you're about that culture. Like,
Kawhi Leonard,
did Kawhi Leonard change the game a little?
he did. I think he helped.
Now,
me.
do you have to buy Kawhi Leonard shoes, though? Or can they be any New
Fair
Balance
question.
I
shoe?
just feel like I could buy any New Balance
Now,
shoe
that's
and
what
put
you feel, but is that accurate?
KL on the back. I don't think anybody would know the difference.
Because you're going to have a walking shoe. This isn't going to be a basketball shoe. I mean, they're going to be able to see that, right?
That's a good point. They probably will.
I'm just watching out for you here because
appreciate
as you
it.
try to appropriate our culture, you should kind of pay attention to certain things that could come back at you.
Well, it's
New
just
York is so-
embarrassing, you know. It's just like you're just so boring, you know, and you're just so average.
Yeah.
What will the writers
And you've been
room
elevated to a writer's room wearing New Balances?
I think when I show up, I think it's not about what I'm wearing or where I came from. It's about what I can do and the types of stories I can tell. I know you guys grew up in a society that's all about, flashy bling blings and the big time rings and the rims on your car. I know that's how you guys grew up where you are from. But for me, it's about working hard. And that's the most important thing I look forward to doing in New York City. So for all you kids out there, don't worry about the J's. Don't worry about the cool Adidas. Whatever makes you comfortable. Be yourself.
What?
The more you know.
What?
Yeah.
How does that improve your brand? You're all about the brand.
My brand is about being happy.
When
And
did that
whatever
happen?
it takes for you to be happy,
This
then
is such
be
a
that.
confusing morning.
What do you mean? I'm all about your happiness. Look at you, man. You look more svelte. Swelt. Smelt. You look good. That's what I'm saying. And you should be happy about that. What belt loop are you on now? You got a brand new belt, didn't you?
Belt's useless.
Yeah, see, you don't even need belts anymore.
Fed a whole family on this.
Thank you. And look at that hair. Can we do a close up on Chris? Look at that hair.
Yeah, we can.
35 years young.
Well, I'm not 35 yet.
Look at him. Look at that little sweet bang. Ain't a gray in sight.
is kinda
Got a strong hairline,
something going on
beard
here.
looking all husky.
What?
And look,
We're
he got
kinda-
the seagulls. Look at that's got the seagull shirts. Look at that. And look at the birds. They're not even flying off your shirt. They flying towards your heart because they believe in you. That's what it's about. Hey, can I get a close up on Gardner? Look at Gardner. Look at him. Look at him.
Right here.
Look at him. Salt and pepper in your hair and beard.
Yeah.
Locks flowing like the end of time. Beautiful young man. Beautiful. Are you happy, Gardner?
Right now?
Are you happy with life? You got an amazing girlfriend.
I do.
You have a movement that is absolutely taking over Major League Baseball.
I'm going to say something on that real quick.
Okay.
I was at the end of the game last night rooting for the Nationals over the Cardinals, just so you know. Because Sean Doolittle was pitching.
Okay, you may be taking
Some
this.
friend, I
for-
was on a text chain with like 12 friends, and
like, go
someone
Sean
mentioned
Doolittle.
it, and
Did he
I'm
ride
like,
in, by the way, to the mound?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice.
And so I was like, just to let you guys know, I'm rooting for Sean Doolittle right now. And they're like, you son of a bitch. So I just want to be honest.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Chris, I'm gonna read some texts if that's okay with you.
Text from like your mom.
No, I'm gonna read some that are in our current post right now. It looks like
What? How do you know that?
He doesn't
Cankles.
know these things.
What's this bum Travis Terrell still doing here? Can't wait until he is gone.
Oh, he
also,
tagged him. Somebody
Drake
tagged him.
is fair or foul and not something about Travis. So another
Gardner, explain yourself.
insightful.
Well, that's why we used the poll question
Yeah,
for Travis.
that covered us.
Yeah.
We've had enough. We're here.
I didn't wanna-
I'm so looking forward to
I
Monday
was
with
think-
Rafe and Carly. Oh, God, it's going to be heaven.
Tommy ain't that funny.
How?
Tommy's going to have to step up his game, too.
You all gonna have to step up your game.
Yeah, who's going to show up late and leave early?
Thank
you
you.
out of the office.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Tommy is slowly grifting into showing up later every day.
Hey man,
I'm
leave him
noticing
alone.
that.
Leave him alone, man. And not everybody can live across the street from where they work.
Well, they should.
I live in Tower Grove. All I have to do is go through
Yeah,
two
not
lights.
everybody can do that. But you know what everybody can do?
What can they?
They can, kind of take into account the time it takes to get from where they are to where they're heading.
White privilege. Again, showing his ugly head.
Because I lived in O'Fallon for a period of time and somehow made it on time to work in downtown St. Louis.
Here's the question where you really see the character. Will you be late one time in 3 months at your Sesame Street gig? Even once.
Wait, be late to my Sesame Street gig? No.
Then it's all
You
over.
got to navigate this.
Yeah.
You got to navigate this subway system.
Got to peek into his soul and how he feels about us. He'll
gotta-
show up
you
on
gotta-
time for a puppet.
Well, Sesame Street actually supports me. So,
Do they?
yeah.
How much
Looks
they
like a
paying
pretty
you?
big financial loss
much
at
they
this
paying
point. Yeah, that's a good question.
They're paying me an experience.
Oh wow.
I was wondering. I knew you were going to say that word.
Yeah, that's good.
So you got to get across. You got to get across the river there,
Yeah,
Travis.
man, I've been across several rivers before.
Might want to take the.
You're gonna be looking for catfish in that river. To
Boo! What
feed
is that?
That's the Brooklyn Bridge.
Holy hell! What?
That's only a portion of it.
Oh God!
I love bridges.
That is so huge. It is a massive city. What is that stuff in the background? Are those buildings?
Yeah, I showed them to you.
Oh, you ain't
earlier.
showing me from that angle. They look from up
That's
top. See, that
all
looks
the-
beautiful. That look
but you're only
nice
looking-
skyscrapers. Cool.
But you're only seeing the big skyscrapers.
Oh,
Look at all the medium-sized
Is that
ones.
more city in the back?
Yes.
What's that little thing in the corner? That's
City.
another city.
City.
Oh, hey, oh.
Tom says.
Wait, so that stuff in the far left in the background, that's still
That's
city.
More city.
And
Man,
those are skyscrapers.
hey, yo, why y'all need so
in
many?
between each building is 2,000 rats.
Oh.
Every inch of this city.
All right,
is
go back to
taken.
the bridge one again.
The bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is happening? Oh my God!
Every inch is taken.
Why is that bridge so massive? That's not like the Alton Bridge.
No. And that's only part of it.
And that's more city in the background.
Yes. You have to fit 8 million
Oh
people.
my God!
Good luck, buddy.
Why? Can we at least admit though it's sort of silly to have basically two hubs in America where you can jump into the entertainment industry? Like Chicago, of course, is that other city, but New York and LA are those cities. It's silly to me that those are the only two places you can end up if you want to work in entertainment. Like you have all these places, especially considering that you have places like Atlanta and Austin that are creating hubs for
Well, then
Hollywood
there's your
studios.
answer.
Is this the
But
part where
what
you
I'm
start
saying is,
looking
like,
down?
when does at some point does Hollywood ever expand outside those two places?
I thought maybe you were going to say that every city was garbage besides New York.
This is crazy.
I would think so. It might take some years, though. I mean,
It's just-
climate change will put one of those cities into
Yeah,
the
that- and
water
and
soon.
The drink, yeah, that's pretty cool. But I mean, I understand it. That's always been, if you wanna get anywhere in entertainment, you got to go to New York or LA. I get that. It's kind of silly at the point as far as cost of living and how crowded these cities are. I feel like if I'm a major studio or network, you get to dictate where people go. People are coming to Southern California because of you. So why not try other
For the time
cities?
being,
Not as much as you
it
think.
is, yeah.
You think people are going to New York and
People are in
California
New
to do
York,
what?
but a lot of it because they're there.
What I'm learning is that people in New York are there because HQs to major companies are there. If they had a choice not to be in New York,
not if your
they
girl
wouldn't
has
be in New
anything to
York.
do with it.
I, from what I've seen, like everyone who does work in New York, say people who are very well off, they're always traveling for their company. Like people are barely in New York or barely in LA. They're always traveling. So my thing is, if that's the case, is it necessary for New York and LA to be the only entertainment hubs in this country?
You want
I see.
That's where business is done. I mean,
I see.
But does it have to
I
be?
see Afton throwing their hat in the ring. Soon.
But I'm saying it's like you see Atlanta, of course, growing. You see places like New Mexico. You see all these states giving out these tax credits, Missouri included. So my question is, why is it necessary? Why must it be LA? Why must it be New York?
You're the one. You tell me.
I'm just saying because I'm just.
figure out what
Here's
you're
what I'm doing.
saying.
Here's what's happening right now. Cost of living is just blowing my mind. Just even for people who are not in the industry. Like it's one thing. It's like, okay, I want to be an actor. Okay, you're going to pay for that. If you're going to follow that type of dream, you're going to have to pay for it. I'm thinking of everybody else who's just living in LA and New York.
yeah.
Like that just seems like a complete pain in the ass to pay that much.
Yeah.
why people
what it
leave.
is.
And I've noticed that. A lot of people and here's the funny thing is, I'm seeing a lot of folks entertainment-wise who live in New York or now living in LA, which
Trying to get typhus.
I don't know. It's very weird.
That's how it's go to for LA.
It's disgusting. I can't believe that
And look, I
happened.
love
Have you
I
been
love
to
LA.
downtown LA.
Now
recently?
LA makes a little bit more sense in that LA has like beaches, oceans, like the weather is just immaculate almost year round. So I get that that's what you're essentially paying for, right? When you move out to Southern California, you're
weather,
paying for
for
the
sure.
weather.
Somewhat, I guess.
That's a huge,
So I get,
part of it.
It's a huge part of it. So I get maybe why cost of living would be more because you're living in an area where quality of life is drastically better. Whereas
more
in
desirable.
whereas in New York, you have brutal winters, sweltering summers. The smell, according to people who live there, gets ridiculous during this time of year. Everyone's on top of each other. Everyone's in tight quarters.
Yeah.
Very few people have access to the beach, and when you do have access to the beach, it's incredibly crowded.
Is this you resigning
No,
from your Sesame Street
No,
post?
not. I'm
Should we
saying
make
is,
an
I'm
announcement?
trying to understand. I'm just.
Because, I mean, it was a port. That's where the population went because
Yeah.
of industry.
Right.
I just feel like New York needs to relax. I feel like New York should
Oh,
spread.
now it does.
Spread it out, man.
He was-
Spread it out.
But
He was
see,
wearing
you
a Mets
can't-
hat earlier, and then now.
So you want to change the geography of history? I mean,
I
that's
want
the
New
thing.
York to retire from being New York.
Do you want Raleigh to
Why
regain
would it do
prominence?
that?
Because New York, you've had an amazing run. Let Philly take the lead now.
Why? Ugh.
Let Virginia.
West Virginia?
Not them
Take me home.
specifically, but I feel like New Yorkers can rest.
Basically,
easy.
let's just say this. You're
just
trying
had
to
a
get rid of
mental
people in New York because you're going there and it's going
Yeah.
to give you a bunch of anxiety.
Yeah, there it
That's
is.
all it is.
There it is.
Stop trying to make it like
he
this
saw-
is some
he saw what he thought was-
social, socioeconomical,
Yeah.
philosophical bullshit you're spewing. And just be real about it.
He saw
you
what he
have
thought-
anxiety about a lot of people and a lot of big buildings. That's it.
I do have a lot of anxiety. I haven't, and it's not even the people. The crowds, okay, that's what it is. But it's the cost of living that's blowing me away. Because even I was in San Francisco a couple years ago. The cost of living in San Francisco doesn't make any sense. You could make $130,000 a year in San Francisco and still qualify for government assistance. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand, what are you selling me? What are you offering for me?
Experience. That's what you told us.
Yep. Damn it. He thought he saw what was a documentary where a big purple guy did that, and it cleared up a bunch of stuff.
It did.
So he's confused
I'm
as
just
to why.
saying,
You
in
should watch-
Endgame, less traffic in Endgame. I'm just saying, Thanos was rude. Don't get me wrong. And he should be banned from Facebook.
Do they have
just like Alex Jones.
Do they have Lime scooters in New York?
That was my next question.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
That sounds very dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to go on a Lime scooter in New York.
I
Can you
want a
imagine
challenge.
getting on a Lime scooter in New York? Like, people would hate you.
If I want a challenge, I might make my way up your way and
Would you scooter the whole way
You know what?
there?
I lie. If I'm in
scooter
a
across America.
Take that, John.
Scooter and smoke across America.
$25,000 on a Lime scooter.
Yeah. My account gets shut down.
Sir, you're way out of range.
What? Oh.
know how it tells you to take a picture of your last location?
Yeah.
So they know where to pick it up.
Where are you?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even sure.
I'll try and take pictures ahead of time and try and send screen grabs so they think I'm.
All I'm saying is, New York, relax. Y'all ain't got to New York all the time.
Why not? That's what they are.
Just so
You
intense.
just said the people.
Show that
That's
picture
what
one more
it
time.
is.
Show that picture
Which
one more
one do
time.
you want?
The bridge one kind of. I
How
ain't
was
gonna
the
lie.
bridge- how was it the bridge
one
one
throwing
that
me
got
off.
you?
The bridge one throwing me off because if you look out more, there are more buildings in the distance. All right, go to the first one you showed me earlier with the beautiful shot
in
up
the
top of the
distance,
sky.
you're seeing the big ones. These are like the medium-sized ones. These are the ones you see in St. Louis that you're seeing. Like you're seeing the big ones in the distance.
Look how big that bridge is.
Now the sky. Here's the more.
Okay,
intense
now
one.
look in the distance. See in the far back?
Yeah.
That's more city.
That's like what you were seeing in that previous photo. Like the big ones. See these big ones?
Yeah.
You weren't even really seeing those before.
But then now look to the far left of the photo, and that's more city. Like that right there, the far back left side of that picture, like that's all of St. Louis. And that's like a neighborhood. That's insane. I don't know, man. Hey, Chris, what you doing next week?
Maybe I'll head up to New York in my customized golf cart.
Oh, man,
Boy.
if I knew a sponsor that could help us do that.
GetawayCarts.com is their website. Getaway Carts, a local business specialized in the sales, service, and customization of golf carts. You name it, they can and have done it at GAC. They pride themselves in living up to the tagline and hashtag of Customize Without Limits. How was that spacing?
It was pretty good.
Pregnant?
Nice pregnant
Twins.
pause.
Hashtag
trimester.
Customize Without Limits. That's right. Look for some very fun video content with Getaway Carts in the near future. Again, they support the carte blanche movement. If you're looking for a golf cart, maybe it's for your neighborhood. Maybe you live in Soulard, one of the great neighborhoods around St. Louis, and you want to scoot around, Getaway Carts will help you. Maybe you're in charge of a business and you're looking for a new fleet for your facilities. Getaway Carts is there for you. Locally owned. Talk to Joe at getawaycarts.com today.
Chris, we have a great show.
What do we have
a great
lined
day
up?
here on Friday. It's going to be a fun second segment. We'll get to sentence of the week. Later today, we will actually...
We're not getting to target practice now, right?
No target practice. No, not at all.
yeah.
But sit down with a friend of mine. He's coming into town this weekend. Brian Posehn. Have you heard of him before?
Posehn?
Yeah, he's coming in. We're going to sit down.
Talking about my
and have-
one-on-one?
We're going to have a conversation with him later today, so make sure everyone tunes in for that. That's going to be a great interview.
Real quick, Travis, I wanted to give you some perspective
Okay?
on what you saw in those pictures.
Yes.
It's a concrete jungle where dreams are made.
So,
Do it again. I'm going to stab you with my knee.
Manhattan. Here are the dimensions.
Okay.
13.4 miles long.
Okay, that's like kind of half of Forest Park.
2.3 miles wide.
Excuse me?
2.3 miles wide.
She thick, though.
So all that you saw is fit onto an area that's 2.3 miles wide,
You ever see one of those?
13.4 miles long.
You ever see one of
That's
those?
small.
Planet
That is
Earths?
small. That's fitting inside of Forest Park. Am I correct?
No, I mean, Forest Park isn't 13 miles long.
You ever seen the Planet Earth where they're up in Alaska and it's the salmon run
Yeah.
and all the salmon are jammed in there?
Yeah. Right.
Your anxiety is the bear that comes in and plucks you out of the
Here's
river.
what you need to know when you're there.
Yeah.
This is why I said it earlier. You're insignificant.
Thank
No
you.
one cares about
Thank
you.
you.
Too many other people have their own S going on.
Right.
It's just, you're just one in, however, what, 9, 10 million,
Yeah,
whatever it
you're
might
right,
be.
man.
All we are is
What
dust
is-
in the wind.
What
you
is
know?
the population of New York
I
City?
want to say it's 8.5.
It'd be one less when Travis freaks out and drives home.
I ain't driving home. Worst comes to
It
worst.
is
Tommy, yell it out.
8.623 million.
What'd you say, Gardner?
8.623 million.
Tommy, can we get a confirm on that? Okay.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
St. Louis has 6 million.
Here, let's give you some more perspective. You like Chicago, you like that city, right?
do.
Busy, lots of people, right?
Lots of people.
Here's how many people are in Chicago. 2.716 million.
Jesus Christ.
That's Chicago.
You're telling me it's 6 more million people?
And I'm pretty sure Chicago isn't 2.3 miles wide. To be fair, that's just the island of Manhattan. So
Ooh, what?
that's the island of the Manhattan is 2.3 miles wide.
God, this is just what was I doing? Oh my goodness.
Huge thanks.
Obviously, you didn't do your research.
Why didn't I take
true.
that? Should have took that job at Arby's. Why didn't I just take the job at Arby's? Could have been a general manager at Arby's right now, but no. I had to go chase my dreams and do, like, oh, I want to be somebody one day. Oh, stupid self-esteem got me in trouble again. What was I thinking? Stupid self-esteem.
Dan in the comics wants to know if when you relax, does that mean you're going to go beat it on a subway car?
Hey! Hey!
I don't know why that's so funny.
It
but
is very funny
Yeah.
because it's a very sad thing that would happen.
And you could probably do that and no one would say anything.
Yeah, they're like, hey, he be New Yorkin'.
Yeah.
He New Yorkin'.
You go viral.
Tom, spreading virility. Tom commenting that I don't know where we were talking about the NYC so veiny, and then Teresa says every inch is taken. That's what she said. We've had a great hour. Huge thanks to all of our sponsors the first hour. We're going to take a break, get some menthol into Gardner. We're going to have Tommy rub Travis down, get everybody ready for the second hour. Be sure to share the live stream. You're entered to win 2 tickets to St. Louis Microfest, 100 breweries. It's going to be a heck of a time, and it benefits Live for Life. Jim, all you got to do is hit share, and you are entered to win. Quick break, and we are live. We'll be right back.